Hello everyone and welcome to the mill. My name's Molly. This week I'm currently undergoing a move and I have no webcam. So I thought I would do a screen share video and share about Wingspan Digital. Wingspan is my favorite Stonemaier game to play online, and there's a few great ways to play. I thought I'd just go over them. I will start with the Tabletopia version. I guess I should say Stonemaier has these handy pages on their website that detail where digital versions are available. So Wingspan is available on Board Game Arena, Tabletopia, and then it has an app made by Monster Couch that is available on Steam, Switch, Xbox, and your phones, and the GOG here, which I think is Gift of Gaming. Another thing like Steam. I'm going to cover Tabletopia first because it's actually the one I don't play on. It's a physics-driven digital game, so it's the kind of game where you would have a little hand actually physically pick up the pieces and move them. It's where Stonemaier always has their physics-driven digital versions of games. This video we're mostly going to cover the differences between Board Game Arena and the Monster Couch version. They're my two favorite, and they're quite thorough experiences of Wingspan. So first, I'm going to go with Board Game Arena. Board Game Arena is a website that has some free games, and you can always join games for free if someone else makes them, but it does have a yearly subscription that is like $30 to $50. I always mix up American and Canadian money, but I think in Canadian it's like 40 something a year. You can make games. One of those games is Wingspan. Now on Board Game Arena there are no expansions for the Stonemaier games because you can essentially play for free. I feel like they probably want to give you a tease, get you into the game, where you'll purchase the expansions. But Wingspan on Board Game Arena, you can play real time, where you can have like anywhere from like 2 minutes to 5 minutes to do your turns, or you can play turn-based, where you can have up to a week to do your turns. The cool thing about this is every time you do your turn with the allotted time, you'll gain more. So you can truly play asynchronous. I like to check my turns once or twice a day and have a few on the go. Another thing where Wingspan shines on Board Game Arena is, I'll show you here, there is Arena mode, which is essentially ranked mode. It has different tiers like bronze, silver, gold, and those reset every 90 days. So there is a thriving competitive scene on Board Game Arena. You can hit Arena, turn-based or real-time, and hit start here, and it'll find you a matchup pretty fast. And it's like an elo-driven system, so you'll gain more points for beating people who are ranked higher than you, and you'll lose less if you lose to people ranked higher than you, and vice versa. The one downside I will say to competitive Wingspan on Board Game Arena is it is controlled. The settings are controlled by the people who play it the most. They're called gurus, and they always choose each season to be 2 players. And I feel like Wingspan is most fun at 3 to 4 players, so you're going to be playing 2-player ranked on Board Game Arena, and it's going to be the base game only. Another place Board Game Arena shines is there's these tournaments, and these are for any of the games, but Wingspan always has quite a few on the go. I like to join these turn-based single elimination ones and just see how far I get. It's never very far. There's really good people on both Board Game Arena and Monster Couch, but there's always one to join for Wingspan, and some of them get up to like 200 people in them, and they're elimination or round robin or like Swiss style. There's so many tournaments, so there is a lot of base game Wingspan to play on Board Game Arena. A lot of people ban the 4 powerful birds but not all of them do. You can find things throughout, and I guess I should say it has a non-ranked simple version where you can just click on Wingspan, play a non-ranked game, and it'll match you up with people based on the kind of settings you want. So that's Board Game Arena. A very fun place to play Wingspan. I always have games on the go. And now we'll go to Monster Couch Wingspan. I'm just going to load up my Steam because that's where I play it. So here we are in the Monster Couch version of Wingspan. I play on Steam and I have it on my phone. But one thing to note is you have to purchase it on separate devices. So I've had to buy the game twice to play it on Steam and my phone. But this version has, I'll go to the store, expansions up to Oceania. So it's one behind. There isn't Asia. But it's the way to play Wingspan Digital where the expansions are being added. You do have to buy each expansion as they come out. They're not as much as retail version, but they're not nothing. Like, I think the base game's 20-something Canadian, and the expansions are like 10 to 20 each one. There are bundles for catching up and all that. You can also buy fun things like avatars and different backgrounds while playing, but those are just cosmetic. The really cool thing about the app is all the birds are animated. They all play their calls when you play the birds, and a nice voice reads out the facts. The different versions you can play on the Monster Couch app is if you just hit play here, you can create a custom game, you can invite your friends, you can play against computers, you can choose difficulty of computers, you can just play alone and click through, and there's lots of Steam achievements, or I guess console achievements, which are fun to go through, like playing every bird. You can track them all in like this archive here, so you see like I've never played some of these birds, that's why they're flipped to their backside, which is crazy because I've played a lot of games of this online. It's just so many birds in Wingspan, you don't play them all. There is no ranked on the Monster Couch, which is my biggest complaint with it. You can play real time, which is 5-minute turns, and you can play asynchronous, which is 72 hours per turn. And those are always 3-player games, which I do much prefer to 2-player, but you're giving up the ranked mode on Monster Couch. You can see here, though, I have 4 of 10 active games on the go. I thought I could just click on one, show you around. I'm sure a lot of people watching this have some idea of these, but maybe someone doesn't, so I thought I'd show them off. Beautiful art. The birds are animated. You can just scroll through your wetlands, your forest, and see like the goals up here when you're in the wetlands, the birds there. You can see the bird feeder pops up here, and then you can just click around, do your turn. It does everything for you. It helps you choose things and do your turn, and then you can see it'll go to the next turn. And one thing I like about this is because I play asynchronous ones. Like you can see I have 60 hours left to take my turn here. When you click on it, it shows you what the other people did to help you catch up. Oh, I gotta take my little turn here. It'll show you like this person played the Greater Roadrunner, this one gained food. And you can click on their boards and see everything they've done. But there's also a mode here which shows it more like a player board, which can be very helpful in getting the full state of the game and not just tunnel visioning on your own stuff. And you can click through and still see the info on the birds, and then even see the facts of the birds. So this is, I would say, from my experience, the most high-quality board game app there is. I'm always super impressed with it. I just wish they had a ranked mode. But I'm going to show you one workaround for that I've recently discovered and find it to be quite a bit fun. So I'm just going to close this out and I'll show you in a sec. Okay, everyone, so I'm just briefly in my Discord here because one way I've found you can enjoy the Monster Couch app, Wingspan, but with ranked mode is on Discord. I found some Discord servers and I asked for their permission to show this off, and they said yes. They run not only Wingspan tournaments, but they have their own little ELO system in Discord. Where is it here? Oh, here we go. So ELO queues, and you can play games with people on Discord and then input your wins and losses here, and Discord bots track the ELO for it and give you that ranked experience if you're craving that. The cool thing about that too is the different game modes can be 1, 2 player, 5. So if you want a ranked mode but you really enjoy the game at 5, or you like mixing it up, or you want to do, there's even 2 versus 2 teams, then Discord is the way to go for that, and this server is the best one I've found. They also do really cool things, like they run huge epic tournaments, and the top players, the professional Wingspanners, if you will, have games streamed or recorded and put on YouTube where there's casters and they walk through the game kind of like an esports sports game. I have a little clip here just to show you, like, this is the World Cup 2023, and the 2 players, you get to see their videos and these commentators are talking about it. So there's a whole wonderful fleshed out world of Wingspan that Discord adds to the Monster Couch one. Ways to chat with people, talk about it. We also, in the Stonemaier Discord, play a lot of turn-based games, either on the Monster Couch one, which we set up in the chats, or we just link BGA games and you can join. So I'll put a link to both those Discords below and this video just so y'all can see it, because I posted it here. And yeah, that's just the way I interact with Wingspan Online, which is my favorite digital implementation of a Stonemaier game. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.